Hello everyone, I am Dhanush BG of Talsam Aryabhatta section. Today I discussing about SCR assignment, plantation and adaptation of a tree, heritage walk and craft corner, organic farming and waste management, water conservation, food walk. In plantation adaptation of a plant, we discussing about the objectives, contents, introduction, history of a Tulsi, scientific information, uses of Tulsi, advantages of Tulsi, important export of a Tulsi, medical properties, availability of a Tulsi, acknowledgement and environment benefits, cultural and spiritual practices, challenges in a Tulsi cultivation, case study, Tulsi cultivation in India conclusion. Introduction. History of a Tulsi. Tulsi has a rich cultural and medical history in the India. Refers Tulsis are foundation in aspects Hindu scripture including Rigveda and Aryabhatta. While discussing scientific information about Tulsi kingdom, planted division, enclosement, classes, dicotyledonous, order Lemnis, family Lemniscus, genus, species. Uses of Tulsi, advantages of Tulsi. An important export of a Tulsi. Tulsis are used in very traditional forms in out in puja room and for tea and uses. Medical properties and uses of Tulsi. Tulsi is also known as the Oni regards one of the queen of herbs. Availability of Tulsi. Ecological and environmental benefits of Tulsi. Tulsi is also known as oily based is not only plants of religious and medicinal significance but also that plays an important role in maintaining ecological balances and providing environmental benefits. Tulsi in cultural and spiritual practices. Challenges in Tulsi activations and processes. Case study. Tulsi cultivating in India. In my activity Tulsi in our house to puja. Conclusion. A plant adaptation of Tulsi of holy places under social connected and responsible SCR organic highlights in value and scarce medicinal plants. Tulsi is not only the symbols benefit it activation and uses traditional knowledge modern screens gathering to promises well illness sustainable and environment awareness in my activity of Tulsi. In now discussing about second activity Asanamba temple heritage walk and craft. We go for Asanamba temple. In Asanamba temple, in one of the most revered and cultural temple it in yearly it once open at a Deepavali time at November. From the word Asanamba meaning smile mother, pig goddess, beings and protected natures to towards denotes the temples standard as a living testament to the history, customs, and religious donation. The shape they identify of the Asanamba for a culture. As to the Vaisala princess, the temple showcase the aesthetic and architecture's brilliance of the ancient South India friendship, though simplifying in the structure compared to the Asna Vaisala temples. Its usually significance, spiritual depth, it symbolizes stones carving scared length legends. Removing part of the year, the temple remains clocked. Denotes strongly believes that the goddess continues to the city with her divine grace. The rare armor opening it, comparing by the vibrating offering and grand festival that attract thousands of pilgrims. Now, history of the Asanava temple, mythological of the temple. Asanamba is one of the interruption to the meaning significant output goddess. In Asanamba temple's architecture and features divides the Nagara of the different styles of temples of northern India. Decoration architects southern India are the most others stylish are found. Queen's features inside the temple is treated as a personality than the convenient crowd idol. accepts of a Ravana with 9 heads playing with the furnace than cultural significance, ritual and traditional during the spiritual significance. Virtual Asanaba temples, multiple shrines of a prelims. I am visit Asanaba temple at November. The informed designation Isala temple. At last, the Asanaba stands of the one of the most significant and the priority temples in the architecture, traditional and religious. It is a traditional being architecture. In conclusion, the Asanamba temple stands as a Tirumala remaining ancestor of the donation. And my third activity is social content responsibility, organic farming and waste management. My activity introduction useful of organic farming, growing organic farming in villages, example growing ragi in farming, objects of organic farming, visiting organic farming, methodological of organic farming and challenges, conclusion in and control waste management introduction, waste management in cities versus colleges, waste management in neighboring existing waste management system in our campus, initial as a student to implement improve waste management, description of the activity, outcomes of the activity, conclusion. Organic farming introduction, organic farming systems that focusing on the healthy food while maintaining a balance. It avoids execution use chemical method and biological to increase social fertility and control puts the approach to work with the rather depends crops rotations and mythological organic how crops are grown, farming separate to growing by discuss organic farming improves the social health and increases the Microsoft organic farming improves social health and increases of the another key uses in a protect and of the biodiversity system, various plantation animals. Description approval the biological activities, ecological reductions in organic farming. We farming cows, growing organic farming in villages. Growing up farming in villages as an important stop organic. Most villages farms depends on for the civil and organic farming provides the better way to use the natural resources villages. Example growing religions in organic farming. Objectives of organic farming, methodological of organic farming, challenges of organic farming, conclusion of organic farming, waste management, management in villages, waste management in cities, waste management, wet waste management in neighboring villages, methods used for wet waste. In Devnalli, Chikchala, we go to the waste management city waste management system in our campus, awareness of the waste management, but reducing reuse recycle are the importance initial as the student to improve and manage promotes awareness reduces restrictions, outcomes of the activity, client of the waste management in our activity. The fourth activity is of social connect and responsibility, water conservation. We discussing about the introduction need for the waste conservation, water pollution and central measures, knowing the preserve practices in the surrounding villages, water conservation implementing in the college campus, description of the activity, my activity in the way water conservation, and last conclusion water conservation. In conservation is the careful, efficient and responsible in the reduces waste and ensures at the availability for the future generations is one of the most valuable earth elective for the inherence all being supports humans by life agriculture industries ecological almost 71% of earth water conservation aims not to space waters conservations needs for water conservations with water pollution and control measures, resource social control, water to waste water treatment, cultural resource water frames, public awareness and electric research and innovation, radioactive measures of the water conservation controls laws, popular solid waste disposal, reducing agricultural runoff, soil spill presentation, public awareness, rain water harvesting, strict environmental reserve and recycles of the water. Pointers and below source of a water pollution so, and surrounding villages water conclusion traditional water bodies drip water bodies effectives and water research construction and research of the waste imagination and lands reflecting awareness and students participation maintenance and maintaining benefits of the activities awareness program participation outcomes of the activity water conservations we need public awareness at fifth activity food walk we do in the food festival in our college in this section introduction city covering food philosophy ingredients materials cooking legacy of the famous dishes selecting by city description of the nation we do in the food fest sunday and strawberry and jamuns and we also do the biryani in our food fest of biryani is Hyderabad biryani organizing in one of the most popular and beloved rice dishes in India. Subdish are known for the rich aroma in our cooking benches. It holds the special place in the stocks food as a reducing food spicy and rich version to the mind. Biryani reflects to the divine activities and combine carbohydrates, proteins and spices, both things having feeling satisfaction. Cities contains proteins. Binary pipeline radish in India has reached cooking utilization innovation space branding. So Hyderabad biryani biryani is known as twist and food wars historical importance ritual and social borders food loss in modern times material opticals is cooking refers to the bully section on need integrate traditional oil and specials methods environmental and significance legacy of the famous dish in the selected city of a food original so strawberry cokes integration uses main integration for strawberry chocolate dark with the chocolates modern population chocolate sundae we do in the food fest chocolate sundae with the chocolates and terminating fusions food fest in our group my activity was walk in our all celebrated this food walk knowing as the methodological description of the food at conclusion we conclude this video for thank you for watching this.